my God, that's super exciting! We have today, ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Haynes!
Hi, my gorgeous. How are you?
Good, how are you? It's been such a long time.
I'm actually red to be here. I'm excited. I love you dearly, and it's my honor to be here. Thank you for the invite.
Thank you, Steve. You're amazing. And he is amazing to me. He's amazing to himself. But is he amazing to you? Well, you'll discover it because he will be introducing himself right here. Go for it. For people that don't know who Stephen Haynes is.
If you don't know who I am, don't worry, because sometimes I don't know who I am. Actually, I'm Stephen Haynes, and I'm from San Francisco. And I'm living in Japan, and I'm living life. I think life is something that's most important. It's something that you can make, that makes you want to breathe. So my jobs are my hobbies. I just finished my new movie, my documentary film. I'm working on a new beauty concept, and I'm doing a new style of beauty pageants that I think should be the kind of contest that gives everyone the right to feel beautiful. And I think beauty starts from the inside out. Our respect starts from what we see and what we do, and life should be treated equally to everyone. So my jobs and my life is living, understanding, and hoping that everybody can be beautiful.
Aw, that's amazing. So as what we see right now is basically you're being a coach of Miss International Queen Japan?
Yeah, this is a transgender beauty contest that I was training the young ladies. 2008, I have the world winner, Haruna Ai, and from that, I've been able to recreate their beauty. Instead of hiding it in the closet, bring it out to a runway.
Nice.
So what you stand out to be it.
Yeah.
City of Confidence is the title of this project, your performance, your show. And it means whatever city you're in, whatever stage you're on, or whatever platform you're holding, confidence is the most important thing to stand up.
Absolutely. You know it.
Girl, give me some love and give me that dress.
Not quite yet. Not quite yet. But yeah, it's like, but how did you come to do what you're doing today? I mean, what's your background?
Oh, my background is...
How'd you start all this? How'd you come to Japan?
Actually, I was scouted to come to Japan.
Really?
I was dancing with friends in a nightclub, and a Japanese lady in a kimono approached me and asked me to come to Japan to dance. I was performing here, and then I had the lead in the musical Rocky Horror Picture Show. And I couldn't believe they asked a black gentleman to play Rocky.
Wow.
So I looked at it in a way like, oh my God, they want me to play Rocky? Rocky's this guy in a gold panty, which is fine for me. But macho and blonde hair, and I got the lead, and it was amazing. But I started this beauty style from a dear friend of mine named Ines. And my parents were here on vacation because they couldn't believe that I had this fairy tale coming true. She said, they must be up to something. We better go check on them. So we're in Ebisu, and we're walking down the street, and this lady says to me, ooh, nice butt. We turned around, and my mother said, that's my son's butt. And actually, the butt was the first impression of Ines. And she asked me to be the escort for the Miss Universe.
Wow.
So I was doing the escort for Miss Universe, and then all of a sudden they asked me.
As the shot.
Oh my God, Hiroko. They asked me to help the ladies in the back room. So I was helping the ladies with walking, and Ines says, you know how to walk? I was like, yeah, you're more than just a pretty face. Slap me because I'm pretty. But anyway. At least I think I am. But anyways, she asked me to start training the ladies, and that's how I started. I think Ines is...
And so what is this red shoes?
These are the shoes that I train the ladies in. I love red because red, I think, is passion. It's jonetsu. So it's the style that I love. I think everybody should feel bright and happy. I think color has a lot to do with your aura. And I think that if you wear the right color, it brings out your aura more. So I love red. And the reason they're stand like this, because I believe in 10 o'clock. The right leg is straight, like the 12 on the clock, and the left leg is the 10. And I train the ladies to stand up, because you have to stand up not just for yourself. You have to stand up for other people. And while you're standing, you have to be respected. That's the way you
I remember the lesson, which I love. It's awesome. So you were this is exactly the lesson you gave me. I remember. Yeah.
Honey, you didn't need a lesson. Seriously, I love honesty, because honesty is the most important thing. It's the only way we learn. If we're not honest what we're doing, and we're not honest the way we feel, and not honest to be able to speak, things can't change. You stepped out like a star. Slap me because I'm right.
So, but like, what actually, like, just, I mean, this is kind of crazy if you think about it. You just said, like, you know, a lady asked you to come to Japan to dance, and you just went with the flow.
Actually, I thought it was a scam. You know, I'm American. I'm like, something that's true. Come on. No, to be honestly true. Somebody approached me maybe a year prior to that and offered me a job in Las Vegas.
Wow.
And I quit school, sold my car, and kissed my mother, who has the same name as you, Clara.
I know.
And they didn't show up.
Ow. Oh my God.
Whew, that was
so you sold your car and you prepared for everything, and they didn't show up.
Didn't show up.
That hurts.
No, it was more than hurt. I was devastated.
Yeah.
Honestly. And I thought, oh my God, how do I face all my friends? I had the Hollywood wave and the bye-bye, and I had the going away party and everything, and they didn't show up. Yeah, I love honesty. So then maybe, I can't remember, maybe a month, 10 months, a year later, this Japanese lady approached me. I'm like, honey, I'm about to do some kung fu on you. And said to me, I think you'll be very good in Japan. They need somebody like you. I said, this lady's not telling the truth. But she gave me she said, here's my meishi. I didn't know what a meishi meant. She's like, here's my meishi. This lady in a bathrobe, because it was kimono, and we're in a nightclub, and I'm jamming and discoing and partying and having a great time. And the lady comes out, I'm like, what's wrong in that bathrobe? And then she gave me, here's my meishi. I'm like, what's a meishi? I thought she was going to give me a tip. She said, here's my meishi. She gave me the meishi, and I didn't think it was real. So then the following day, I went having breakfast with my parents at home, and I told my mom, oh, I had a great time last night in the club. And my mother's always telling me, well, if you did more studying than you did clubbing, you'd be a real good student. Yeah, right. And I told her this lady approached me and asked me to come to Japan as a performer. And I said, I don't trust this. And my mother said, no, give me that card. So I gave the card to my mother. She called her family lawyer friend, and he looked into it, and it was all legit. And I got on the airplane. I didn't even think. Wow. And when I think about it now, I didn't have nothing in my mind. That's one thing I'm usually, if I feel I'm going to do something, I just. So I got on the plane, I got there, and then I said to myself, oh my God, who's picking me up? And then I get off the plane and go, excuse me, Japanese friends, everybody looked the same. They all had on blue suits. And I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing? Who's picking me up? You know, and I just stood there frozen. And then somebody held up my picture. Aww. And I said, oh, it's me. Not that. But I said, oh, it's me. And then I went to the photo, and he said to me, hello. Uh-oh. And he said to me, follow me. Couldn't speak no English. And then he said to me, get in the back seat.
What a memory.
I said, okay, I got in the back seat. And to be honest, I was holding the door, because I thought maybe I have to jump out. I don't know. I have no idea. This is honest. I'm like, okay, I'm in the back seat. And like, what's so going on? And then he takes me to Akasaka. And then I go to the hotel at Akasaka. He says, wait here. Okay. And then I wait, and then the agency eventually came, and everything else was nice and beautiful.
That's insane.
Yeah.
So that was like the real deal.
That was the
first.
That was the real deal.
Thing.
Real deal.
Oh
real
my
deal.
God.
And then I got here, and I saw children going to school on their own at a very young age, everybody packed in a train and not complaining about it. And I saw
What did you think of Japan at that time?
I thought it was beautiful, but one thing was missing.
You.
Oh, honey, I'm always being missed. No, that's another story. No, they didn't talk to each other. And that was surprising to me. And I was asking, you don't know your next door neighbor? And they're like, no. Really? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, wow. And then my building, everybody didn't know each other. So, honey, when I got there, I was knocking on the doors. I'm like, hi, I'm Steve. They're like, what you want? You know, and I'm like, hi, I'm Steve. Ah, what do you do? And then I made the building into a community.
Aww.
And I'm like, and then actually, one of my neighbors, I introduced him to his wife.
Aww.
Yes.
Oh, that's a sweet story. By the way...
That means I talk too much. Go, honey.
No, we have a surprise. We have a surprise and you know it. So for those who have been listening to us, we actually have a surprise. If you keep listening to us, and to Stephen especially, until the end of the show, you get to have a chance to win a super nice prize, which is, announce it.
Dun, da, da, da. Actually, I would love to offer you my beauty walking lesson. I call it the Confidence in Style, where the ladies and gentlemen, I don't hold you back, honey, you have the chance to put your head up, focus forward, and actually bring your 2022 step forward. I'll give you the lesson, the studio, and my heart. All you have to do is bring the confidence. And if you don't have it, when you leave the lesson, it'll be there.
Aw, always the right smile, the right sentence. I don't know how he does it. But if you want it, click on subscribe and make sure to answer the question that Stephen will be asking you at the end of the show. Okay?
Now, honey,
stay tuned.
first we have to give them the scream. 1, 2, 3. They'll join. Okay.
So, let's keep on going with that, with the crazy scream.
Okay.
So, like, basically what you do today is you have built, like, you've been how long in Japan now?
Over 15 years.
That's crazy.
And I think I'm living in Disneyland. I'm happy on the rides, and I hope the rides never come to the end. I keep focusing on something new, something new, something new. I like to put my life through a journey, and the journey...
Very emotional journey.
No, the journey has to be a journey that's not just for yourself, but a journey for everyone to jump on the rides. If we hold everything just for one person, is that fair? No, I just finished making my documentary movie, and my documentary movie is called You Decide, and it's based on my transgender student and her lifestyle. Her lifestyle is the life where she felt she had to stand back. She couldn't be out front. Why not? She changed her sex. Who cares? It's not affecting you. So why should we be so judgmental? If somebody like your school wants to advance themselves, what gives us the right not to allow it? That would be like not opening your front door when somebody's screaming for help, or see somebody on the street and you don't lend a helping hand, or you see somebody homeless and you don't pass them a drink. Do we have the right to look down on somebody? Because today it might be him, her, or whatever, or even a dog or a cat, but tomorrow it might be you. And if you look down on somebody, you might be next. No, so
It is true.
So this documentary film is finished, and I'm happy with the success of winning 5 awards.
That's amazing.
But I have to say it honest, Japanese didn't allow the film.
Oh, really?
It was not even accepted. and it was filmed here. It's about a Japanese person, and people said to me, "How do you feel about not being, I don't know the word, having the film
In Japan.
in Japan?"
Yeah.
It's in the movie theaters now, but it was a journey that I looked at it like, wow, this is a Japanese movie. I'm doing a Japanese movie for the Japanese in Japan, and trying to lift up the Japanese. And
But
you're
it
the only
didn't get
one that
accepted.
didn't accept into the
How does that make you feel like?
doing more. Doing more. I thought, wow, it's two ways to look at things. You can look at them in a way and get angry. Honey, you get a wrinkle. Oh my God, if I got a wrinkle, what would I do? I'm sorry. I look at it as another challenge. I never let someone get me upset. I don't care. If you yell at me, you know what I do? I pose. And then you yell at me again, I pose more. And then you yell at me again and I pose more. Oh, honey, you get tired of seeing my poses. So you give in. I have no reason to let somebody make me feel bad.
How do you do that?
Because it's my birthday.
It's your birthday?
Yeah.
When's your birthday?
Every day.
I love that.
So
I knew it, but I love hearing it.
I love to feel my birthday is every day. So every day, everybody's happy on their birthday. So honey, when's your birthday? Today. Really? Yeah, so treat me like it's my birthday. And if you don't, I have two choices. Move on or step back. No, honey. And move on. Even in relationships. I feel, especially for a woman, if she's not happy doing what she wants to do, move on. I believe in divorce.
I believe too.
Honey, I believe, honey, if you're sitting there and he don't respect you, girl, get your clutch bag. You don't have to get the whole bag. Just get the clutch and leave. Yeah, that's the way I live. Yeah. We have one life, and we don't know when the life's going to end. So enjoy the rides.
And you love life.
Oh, gosh. I love life. My neighbors might get a little bit mad because, yeah, sometimes I love it too much. But I think we're all here for a purpose.
So, I mean, like I always say, you may be doing so many different things, but you are basically what I would call an entrepreneur. You built
That's a cute
your business by yourself, right? And how did you end up here? It's like basically, I mean, from what I know about you, it's so many people just proposes something, some project, and just like you just take every opportunity that comes to you in the right way.
I look at life with my eyes open. I've done many beauty contests: Miss Universe, Miss Earth, Miss Queen, Miss Glamour, Miss International, Miss Best Hip. Everything, yeah, Best Hip, yeah. It's a great contest, actually. Her name's Tomo, and she has Fitness Angel, and I train the ladies because I love my hip. That's another story. But anyway, I looked at the beauty contest, and doing this, I was looking. All the ladies were shaped the same, and I thought, wow. So one day I looked out in the audience, and I really looked. And I saw so many different faces. And I started my own plus-size beauty contest because I thought the plus-size ladies are always the hair and make or the best friend who really want to be on stage or somebody sitting in the audience applauding someone else when they should be the one being applauded. So this year I started my Today's Woman Plus Size Beauty Contest.
And I remember you telling me that you actually did the show in a very special place, right?
I held the contest in a ginger. Kandamiojin, because this ginger is supposed to have some kind of power. And I thought if it has power, let the power be for all women. And I started the contest on International Women's Day for respect for women, which is March 8th.
Yeah.
And I had it on my mother's birthday because I have to respect mama. Ladies and women are the most important things in the world because we come from a woman. And if we don't respect the person we come from, we shouldn't be respected. Yeah, that's the way I look at it. So it's going very well, and I had beautiful, amazing contestants. I had outstanding judges, which are all my friends. Thank you. I had great camera people. Thank you, Leslie Key, for shooting the ladies and making them feel beautiful, which they are. That's my new project.
So it's basically you have finished it?
Yeah, the contest has already started. Now I'm branching it out internationally.
Nice.
So I started in Japan, and now I'm branching it out to the world.
That's amazing.
My next spot is America and Singapore and UK. Yeah.
That's outstanding. So
Yeah.
it's all plus sizes.
Yeah. Because plus sizes have to be also. And I look at plus size as you just have more heart. Yeah. And I'm making my first year contest into a documentary film. It's my second documentary film, and it's based on respect for all women, and it's from behind the curtain where the ladies actually talk about themselves. I don't put the camera on me.
Getting emotional again, hey.
No, I just turn the camera around and let a person speak openly and honestly about themselves and their lifestyle and how they grow up. And I think it's a therapy moment.
I agree with you. And so how was the reaction in Japan when you created this plus size contest?
Oh God. First thing, they didn't understand the word.
Yeah.
So it started off like, what in the world is plus size? So I had to go on Instagram where I found my model, because it was the first year contest. So I didn't have a face for the contest. So I have a 4-member team, and we went on Instagram, and we actually found a person, and we interviewed her, and she thought it was something unusual. If you don't mind, since you asked me this question, if I can show you something and it'll explain it all. I started the contest and nobody understood the contest, not even the contestants. Some people ask me, why are you doing this? Some people ask me, is that needed? But one of the contestants asked me something that, in honest, I held a beauty camp for the 32 finalists, 33, sorry. One lady had to back out because she received an amazing job. And at the first beauty camp, when I actually met the ladies, the first time, not Zoom, not the interview online, I actually first met the ladies, and we did a shoot in Nakameguro. I rented laundromat for my first shoot. Yeah. And after that weekend, all the ladies went back home. And they're not all Japanese. I have foreigners also in the contest. It's open for everyone living in Japan. And I asked for honest feedback. And if you don't mind, I'd like you to read it.
Sure.
Can I get my phone? Sorry.
Okay. And live streaming.
Only Steve, she would allow this.
Yeah.
Honey.
There you go.
Okay. This is one of my contestants. After she went home from the contest, I asked all the people in honest, please give me your honest feedback. And she sent me this. I need 1 minute. You can ask me anything else while I'm finding it.
This is what I love about the uncensored, the Steven talk show. It's always the unexpected, and meanwhile he's just going for. So, if people want to learn, your walking techniques and things like that, like, do you actually do courses? Do you sell services? How does it work?
Actually, I've been doing so many contests that people hashtag me. So now companies are calling me direct and asking me for lessons for their student. But I also teach at Bunka Fashion College. I have a special lesson for the ladies and men. It's the modeling course. So I teach there special lessons for them maybe every 2 or 3 months. And it's word of mouth. And I can't believe how many people ask me for a lesson. For me, I ask them, the first question I ask, why do you want this lesson? And like my movie, it's called You Decide. And the reason the movie is called You Decide, because I asked Kaide, who's I said, do you think you're beautiful? And she said, you decide. So that's why I made the movie. I was like, wow, you decide. Somebody wants me to decide.
That's actually rare to answer that in Japan too.
Yeah. They asked me to decide if they're beautiful. And I don't think that's my right. I think my right is to help you enhance your beauty. Because everyone's beautiful. So if you answer me back with the really answer of your confidence of yourself is the way I really hope to give the time.
So anyone that would actually want to have a course with you, they could be basically asking you?
I think yes.
Awesome. So, I mean, since while you're researching...
Oh, I can find it, honey.
So did you, I mean, you know, you have did you actually end up building a company here, or do you do it like as a individual?
Actually, I just opened a company this year.
Wow!
And
congrats!
Yeah, it doesn't excite me. No, because everybody kept saying you have to have a company.
Yeah.
Because, you know, some people, you know, honest, companies that sponsor my beauty contest, the sponsors, I didn't know. And honest, I was just having to put it into my bank account. And then my tax attorney said, you can't do that. That's not legal. I said, I didn't know, honey. God protects babies and idiots. So that's why I had to open the company.
So you basically created a company this year. What is it called? I want to know.
Really? Smiles and Thanks.
Smiles and Thanks?
Smiles and Thanks.
In English?
Because I think everyone's life should be smiles.
And be grateful. That's a really good title.
I found it.
You found it? All right. Let's go for it.
I asked my 35 amazing ladies to please give me your feedback on the beauty camp. And one of the contestants wrote this. Please read it out loud.
Can I read it?
Please.
Okay.
Wait, this is actually, before you read it, this is the first time that someone's reading it on a live screen. And the reason I did this, I only send this to my friends.
So hear me out. So this is your winning contestant?
No, one of the finalists.
One of the finalists?
When I first met them, the first weekend.
Yeah.
So I only know the ladies from live streaming. Yeah. I only know the ladies from the website interview. Yeah. And I only know them by a photo. And actually, this photo you're showing right now is the first weekend that I met the ladies.
So it's right after that?
Right after that. They went home Sunday night.
Can you point which one sent it or no?
Yeah, I'll do afterwards.
Okay.
She sent this, and I didn't sleep that night.
All right, hear me out. You want honesty? Well, buckle up, babes. I honestly thought at first that this was a scam. I saw a Facebook ad and thought, nah, too good to be true, always is. But I played along because I was bored. No one actually wants to celebrate fat chicks after all. But then, it kept sounding legit. The usual red flags were just red stilettos. I didn't tell anyone except my closest friends because I was sure it would fall apart and be a pipe dream, just like everything else I've tried in my life. This is emotional. But you're making this happening. You're creating space in the beauty industry for fat chicks, for obese women, for unhealthy, undesirable, tossed aside, and passed over people. You want to help it demonstrate that we are people. We are human. You love us. You treat us like you love us. My subconscious still thinks this is a scam. That it's all gonna fall apart, and the reality of this past weekend is pouring against that assumption. I've been through some awful things merely because of my genetic structure, and that pain is hard to overcome. You're helping me believe that I and my big body have a valid place in this world. Thank you for your patience with all of us and our shared yet diverse experiences. Thank you for walking with us through our healing. Thank you for wedging open a place big enough to handle our big-bodied awesomeness. And thanks for not being a scam. That's awesome.
Yeah, so...
Jeez, very emotional.
Yeah,
eh?
when I received that, I thought, oh my gosh.
I think you feel like, wow, I am doing something good in the world, hey.
Yeah, I thought maybe the
Yeah.
contest is beautiful.
Yeah.
And the contest is meant to have everyone feel beautiful.
Yeah.
Because if we don't respect everyone, how do you really want to respect yourself?
I agree.
So
I agree.
I thought, wow, it's a contest that has to go on.
People, let's continue. Let's have a quick trailer before we move on to the mindset of Stephen.
Mindset, Stephen, is so sweet. Gosh.
And we're back with Stephen.
Hi.
So tell me again, like, when did you receive this message?
Actually, I received this message around maybe 1:32 in the morning. I actually don't know exactly what time she sent it. I was just reading through because I asked everyone for their opinion of the beauty camp. So I was expecting, nice lesson and they enjoyed this photo shoot. And she told me, fasten your seatbelt. And I'm in the bed, fasten your seatbelt, and it just got deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And I just thought, wow, I never in my life thought somebody would think I was a scam. So that shows that everyone thinks absolutely different. And the way you present something, some people may not understand, or maybe had so many setbacks in their life that they can't see that something is legit. And I had two ways of looking at this. I could have looked at it and thought, whoa, you thought I was a scam? How dare you? And move on from this person. Or I could look at it in a way that, wow, she's not the only person who thinks like that. And open up the platform for more people to come in, have the opportunity, truthfully, to express yourself. I was fortunate enough to do Geekable TED Talk. And it was an experience for me of like, they're only going to give me 15 minutes? I said, oh, honey, wait a minute. It takes me 15 minutes to walk in. So the group will offer me this opportunity. They're like, maybe we can give you a few extra seconds. I said, well, I want to be totally different from everybody. I don't want to be you just walk in and bow. Honey, it takes me 20 minutes to finish my bow and posing. I said, can I come from the audience onto the stage? Yeah. I came out screaming. Ready? And I do this for two reasons. First reason is, wake up, people, I'm here. What, you sleep or looking at your telephone or playing a video game? I'm here. Put them video games down, honey. I'll give you more than a video game. I'll give you home bond. But actually, I do it for two reasons. I believe everything should be light, camera, action. And everyone should have the chance to be the center of attention. I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm fortunate enough that people make me feel special. And if you make
them feel special.
No.
Yeah.
I think they're all my friends.
Yeah.
I think we have the opportunity, you and I, to give everyone a platform. And that platform, everyone deserves the right to be applauded. So when I walk out and I scream and I yell, they laugh. And I think the laughter is a beautiful thing. Not to laugh at someone, but to laugh with someone.
Absolutely.
And that's the way we start my lessons.
Absolutely. I love it. I absolutely love it. So, I mean, you do have basically, now that you have a proper company, so exciting, Smiles and Things.
Smiles and Things.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm a
So was it actually hard to build a business in Japan for you?
That's a beautiful question. Do I have a business?
Yes, technically, yes, he does.
Yeah, I'm the national director for Miss Supranational, the top 5 ranking beauty contest in the world. Now I have my own beauty contest that I made. I started my documentary movie. I'm training the ladies. I'm working on my 4th book. I have my exercise DVD. I have my CD that has, it's a book style where I have the songs, and before each song I give you a happy message. And it starts off with Lady Gaga, Born This Way, and it ends with Donna Summer, Last Dance.
Aww,
So from the time you come until the time of your last dance, may your journey be musical. And I think if you say I have a company, it's a company of joy. And I just think
Well, yeah, you smile at it.
Yeah, Smiles and Thanks. I have a lot to be smiling for, and I truly have a lot to be thankful for. So I thought, I have to start a company because my tax attorney told me I have to start a company, honestly. And I went through so many different titles, and I thought, I believe everyone in the world should be able to smile, and everybody should be able to be thanked.
I think it's a great title and great company.
That's the title. I get emotional a lot because I have a lot in my heart. And honestly, if I can say, in honest, I have a fairy tale life. Honestly, I have to be honest because I'm on your show. But this fairy tale life is not fair. If you give me all this, the person next to me should be allowed to have it also. So I think if we have a platform, the platform should be a platform that everybody's welcome to come in. That's why I applaud your broadcast, your program, because it's opening up for everyone to come in and listen. You ask me, what can you give? I would give them a lesson from my heart. And I just think if I have the opportunity to sit down with one amazing person, the winner or blah, 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 whatever you are.
Hold on, let me do that again.
If I have the opportunity to meet you, first thing, I'll be honest. I'll tell you the truth. I'll give you my opinion of you. But mostly, I would give you my smiles and thanks. Because you deserve that. And that's the only thing I would do. And people say it's tokubetsu present. I just think it's my smiles and thanks.
I just love it. Love it. Very inspiring. Very inspiring.
I think in life, everyone has a right to inspire each other. We can learn a lot if we open our eyes. If we stop looking down on people, we can actually walk together. Yeah. There's nobody higher and nobody lower than us. We're all equal. That's the way life has to be. No fake news.
This was like completely, something that I actually asked you before too, but you always have like the perfect sentence.
Oh, okay.
Was it difficult for you to be accepted the way you are in Japan?
Wow, that's a beautiful question. For me, I've come to Japan as a performer. So people always looked at me as performing. Honey, the way I act, is the way I act every day. So they only see me this way.
Yeah.
Nobody sees me at home with the hat off. You know what I mean? Even on I can show you another photo. I just came out of quarantine.
Yeah, I know. I saw this
saw the photo?
face. Yeah.
Honey, I was in quarantine, and the Taki Bean guy comes to my house. Every time a Taki Bean guy, man or lady, delivery comes to my house, the first thing I do, they give me the package, I sign, I say, wait. I go in my refrigerator, I give them a pet bottle drink. Aww. And they're like, huh? It's my way of thanking you for coming to my house to bring the package. But this time they came to my house, I have the mask on, beauty care, honey. And I have the hat on and the doorbell's ringing. And I go to the door and they go, he was frozen, you know the movie, but this was real. He was frozen and he came to my house and this one, yeah. It was on Instagram. I put it on Instagram. That's the way I came to the door. And of course, Marilyn's behind me. She's always following me everywhere.
Yeah, I thought about it.
But this is how I came to the door. I was doing my beauty care. Quarantine is something very important. I came back from America. I took 18 ladies for a beauty contest in Los Angeles, and we're walking on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and all the ladies wearing the red dresses and the crown. Of course, you know, honey, I'm wearing gold. I was wearing gold, and of course I had the high heels. But what was beautiful to see, the expression from the American people. So you just asked me about how I feel about being accepted.
In Japan.
In Japan.
Because you do stand out. I mean, you stand out everywhere, but you do stand out definitely even more among like all the businessmen, you know, in the train in Japan, right?
Yeah, I do. And sometimes I wear the high heel on the train and they nod each other. And I say, hi, you want to step into my shoes? And some they just laugh. But I think it's a learning experience for the Japanese because, in honest, if you look outside, the majority have the same color skin, same color hair, same color. So they actually look similar. Not in a bad way. It's their country. I mean, they're all Japanese.
But they do. I mean, in general, in Japan, everybody wants to blend in.
Yeah, they
That's
want
like
to blend
the culture.
in. But blending in sometimes holds you back.
Yep.
Because I have so many friends. First thing, I want to talk to my Japanese friends honestly, because I'm being interviewed by you. They say to me, why are you so happy? Excuse me?
Well, you're skipping to my last question here.
They always ask me, why are you so happy?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's wrong with being happy? And then I ask them, what did you study in the university? And then they tell me, and then I ask them about their job. It's totally different. I'm like, why your parents spend all this money and you spend all this hard time and energy and you're not doing what you wanted to do? Life is a journey. And on the journey, we're supposed to find ways to become happy if we're not. So I asked them, why are you there? Come on, it's your life. Live it. Stop that. And then I have so many friends go in there and I ask them, I'm like, why are your friends just your university friends? You guys are stuck in this culture that just, you're only allowed to have this group of friends? What about all the other people you can become friends, make friends, show your ideas, learn back and forth? It's a journey. You can't have a journey on one side of a sofa. Come on, wake up. Yeah, wake up. Feel the love. Yeah, so I think I'm happy because I have friends. And friends is actually power.
Yep.
The more friends you have, the more input you have. The more friends you have, the more you can experience, the more you can learn, the more you can share, the more you can hope for. But actually, the more you can grow. And if we create friends from all over everywhere, it gives everyone the opportunity to have the door open. I think friendship is the most important thing in the world. Aww. And I'm blessed to have them. Smiles and thanks.
So did you have anybody in the world?
Say again?
Did you ever have anybody in the world that told you you would fail?
Oh my gosh, are you kidding? I have family members. Yeah, I have so many.
What'd you do with it?
It depending on the time of my journey. Sometimes, in honest, I thought, wow, why would somebody say that? Why would somebody be so mean?
I know, right?
What? I thought, in honest, what did I do
To deserve this.
to deserve that? And I believe in talking to myself. Nobody else listens. So I always talk to myself. And I said to myself, actually, I look in the mirror. I love looking in the mirror. Oh my God.
I'm not surprised somehow. Wait, do you need some help?
Girl. No, actually, I always look in the mirror. And this is part of my lessons also. And I look at myself. And I think, do you like you? Do you understand yourself? Do you want to understand yourself? Or do you want to just sit back and fall in line? You only have two choices, honey. So we can pretend and we can fake or condone. Condo ain't coming. Wear a condom. That's another story. Honey, condo's not coming, so stop faking it. I tell everybody, stop that condo. Ooh, condone. It's not coming. Slap yourself.
Kondo, for those who don't know what it means in Japanese, kondo means next time.
Yeah,
Meaning,
next
like,
time.
You basically meet somebody, and it's like you finish meeting that person. Oh, kondo ne means like see you soon.
Yeah, it's not happening.
It's never happening.
It's never happening.
Exactly.
So my Japanese friends, I always tell them, stop pretending that. Kondo's not coming. Closest word to kondo is condom. Condom, safe sex wear. So honestly, kondo's not coming. I always tell my students that's why I'm funny. I just tell honestly, kondo's not coming. So stop pretending like it's coming. If you're gonna do something, stop saying you're gonna do it and do it. So I've been over the years. People say, "Oh, you can't do this. You can't do that." I'm like, and I thought to myself, you know, as you grow, they're holding themselves back.
Yep.
So they're afraid to challenge. So since they're afraid to challenge, they try to get you in a group.
Yep. So that you don't challenge.
So that you don't challenge. You stay right there in the cluster with the rest of them, doing the same thing.
Yep.
Same weekend.
Yep. Same
in the
friends.
same bar. Excuse me. Yeah. Instead of branching out to another area. Branching out to new friends, branching out to a new challenge, branching out to a new you. So you only have this choice. I can sit back and I can say, yeah, you're right, so there. Or I can say, oh, so who? So on. And then I look at myself like, if you say I can't do something, I know I can do it. I may not be the best, but you don't have to be the best.
Exactly.
You can be the best to yourself.
Exactly. Be the best version of yourself.
Yeah, that's what's important.
So of course, hold on, the question.
The bell rings from a gorgeous lady. Life is beautiful. Say no. Neighbors are gonna hit me.
Are you confident?
Am I confident?
Yeah.
That's a beautiful question. I'm confident with me. But I think every day we have to ask ourselves if we're confident. Because every day is a different day. And when you wake up, it's a new opportunity to learn and to experience and to challenge your confidence. I think I'm confident because I believe in what I'm doing.
Getting emotion hitting.
No, I always say my mom, where she told me, oh my God, when she came to Japan, she said, sweetie, you don't have so much talent, but they think you do. Enjoy it. So if I'm doing what I feel is right, I'm enjoying it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So basically your confidence is justified by the fact that you're having fun.
Ah, that's a beautiful way to put it. I think my confidence is labeled by enjoying, and that's having fun. I think life is a dance, and everyone has their favorite song, and while you're playing your favorite music, enjoy it until your last dance.
If our viewers have a dream and then they just don't know how to start in order to succeed, what would you give them as advice?
That's a beautiful question. Actually, I would say before it was a difficult question. Now it's the most easiest. Honey, we have the internet right in front of us. You have your next door neighbor right next to you. Talk to them. You can go outside of your house and say hello. Your next door neighbor might be your best friend. It might be the job you're looking for. But if you don't talk, you can't seek. I think the best way to learn, to experience, or to find that job is to open your mouth. Go mene to the game soft people. Put the game down. There's a time to play the game, and there's a time to put the game down and speak. Stop staying on the train, looking down at your shoes, talking about kutsu daisuki, or playing the game, who's going there? Because at a certain time, you have to look forward and say hello. Because hello, please, thank you are the most important words. Because if you say hello, someone can say hello back. If you say please, it's respectful. And if you say thank you, wow.
It brightens up your heart.
It can brighten up your heart and make it beat stronger.
So which practical advice would you actually give them?
In my lesson?
Or whether it's in life.
Oh
like if they want to, you know, I mean, you've been, as you said, right, you've been blessed, you know, you keep saying I was lucky. I think you were. You may be also lucky, but I know that you bust your butt off to be where you are, especially in Japan, right?
Yeah.
Because you just have to kind of hitting the right door, hitting
Yes, and it's not easy.
And it's not easy?
It's super not easy, super not easy. It's a totally different language. It's a totally different culture. It's a totally different lifestyle of life.
And in Japan, very often, you do get rejected when you're a foreigner.
Yeah, but honey, also my color. And honest, if we're going to talk straight. When you come to Japan, in honest, a lot of people already have, how would I say? Category or image of you. If you don't play basketball, right? Come on. If you don't sing and dance, what do? You don't play basketball? No. Excuse me. Yeah, you don't sing. I sing in the shower. You know? So they think you're a black gentleman. What do? I say I'm an entertainer. I'm a high heel trainer. I'm a beauty trainer. You? So actually, it gets me in the door because they think it's a joke. I don't think so. And I walk into a company, hey, I'm here. They're like,
jaw-dropping.
Yeah, it's very jaw-dropping. I can give you the most jaw-dropping experience one I had was Peach John.
Okay.
Yeah.
A bra company. Yeah.
I'm the 2017 model.
No! Oh my God! I want to hear about that.
Oh my God! I went to the audition with all these ladies, all nationality, and I got the main.
No way! Oh my God!
I'll send you the link.
For sure, for sure. So, as the practical advice to give them, basically, if they want to step out, you know,
I
mean,
first thing. The name of your broadcast.
City of Confidence.
Confidence. You have to have confidence, honey. If you want to be in today's world with the internet and SNS and Facebook and Twitter, everything coming at you at the same time, you have to be ready.
Yep.
And the only way to be ready is confidence. It's okay to be nervous. Everyone's nervous. It's a part of life. But nervousness comes with challenge. You can be nervous, but you can also step out. You can be nervous, but you can also speak. You can be nervous, but you can also care. You can be nervous, but you can also share. Don't let that be your setback. Let that be your opportunity. People always say, oh, Dakey night, honey, stop that Dakey night. Slap yourself. If nothing's Dakey night, you have to challenge.
It means Dakey night means you can't do. Like, I can't do.
Yeah. A lot of my Japanese friends have And then they clean their teeth. Honey, you clean your teeth, brush your teeth. You don't have to clean your teeth. Stop that. Step out of that. They do it because the person in front of them did it. And the person in front of them did it.
Yep.
You don't have to do it if you don't want to.
So you don't have to be a sheep, what we say.
No.
Stand out.
Stand out. Even in your company.
But what if they don't know what to do to stand out? What do they do? What do you have to do? How do you do
that's
it?
a beautiful question. That's our responsibility.
I agree.
If we don't share what we understand,
Yeah.
then we're guilty. If we believe in things that you know aren't true, and you don't try to make a change, even by the way you walk. When you walk into a room, if you walk in and you're not happy with yourself, you're going to be judged. If you walk in to meet a client and you don't feel comfortable about yourself, how are you going to sell what you're out there to sell? Absolutely. How are you going to represent the company? How are you going to represent yourself? But mostly, how are you going to look at yourself? So confident means taking a challenge. CC.
CC.
You take the challenge on what you know you feel you can do. And the way you learn is by the way what you see, by how you understand another person's opinion, how you share honesty, and how you give feedback that is the truth. So if I have the opportunity to train the amazing ladies, your amazing viewers, or even their boyfriends, or their friends, or even men, because I have a lot of men that sometimes whisper up to me, "May I take your lesson?" And I say, yeah, if you stop whispering it to me and shout it out. Because I have heels in all sizes. Everyone's welcome. And the lesson is open to a journey of challenge and step into your own shoes.
So what shouldn't they do?
What shouldn't they do?
Yeah.
Look down on yourself.
I knew you were going to say that.
Snap. You walk into my lesson, especially Japanese people do. First thing they do is this. I slap the hand. Stop that. And they put their hand over your mouth. Don't put your hand over your mouth unless you have bad breath. But anyway, they do this. Hi, my name is, what are you, a bank robber? So in the lesson, the first thing I show my Japanese friends, stop this. And this teine, that's not teine. Honey, that means you're holding in your breath. I can't breathe. How long do I have to bow? Honey.
Attitude.
Right. When you walk with style.
Do you have the video of you? Like just walking?
Which video? Oh my gosh, there's so many. Oh my God. When walking through the street, yeah. I believe in walking forward. So it's not just a lesson for walking, it's a lesson for challenging yourself, understanding yourself, and holding your head up.
Yeah.
When you hold your head up.
Attitude. There you go.
Yeah, when you hold your head up, when you stop, strike a pose. Everyone's watching.
It's true. People think that nobody's watching. That's why, like, you know,
that nobody's watching.
Like,
you're holding down your
inside.
confidence.
Yeah.
Your confidence and your beauty starts from the inside out.
Absolutely.
So when you build down your posture and your proportion, you're letting your aura down. Come on. Stand up. Make yourself the Academy Award.
I love it. So, what makes you scared in life?
Excuse me?
What makes you scared in life?
Oh, I love that question.
I'm feeling the tears coming out.
Oh my gosh. What makes me scared in life, and sometimes not just scared, but a little bit sad, is when I walk down the street and somebody turns around and they think I'm up to something. Or when a person, when they turn around, they hold their purse tighter.
It still happens?
Or when they turn around, they walk faster.
In Japan?
And I think to myself, wow.
They still have this mentality.
They still have this mentality. It just happened a couple of days ago. Yeah, so it's something that's not rare, but it's something that doesn't hold me back. Honey, I have a 12 o'clock midnight night exercise with a pet bottle. Don't ask. 2-liter pet bottle. I have a pet bottle exercise. That is my walking exercise that I do every night to Diana Ross. 55 minutes. And honey, I'm singing Stop in the Name of Love, You Can't Hurry Love. I want you know, every Diana Ross remix. It's amazing. And when I'm not doing Diana Ross, it's either Donna Summer's remix. And I'm singing up and down the street. So some people do have a right to be scared of me. So yeah, that's...
At midnight.
Yeah, at midnight. It is my night exercise because there's not a lot of people on the street and I can have my own space.
Especially in your area, I can imagine.
Oh, my area.
Very trendy area.
Yeah.
Would you say that you're living your dream?
Way over.
Way over?
Way over.
Well, did you ever doubt yourself while making your dream?
To be honest, I don't know a lot about technology. God protects babies and idiots. But
I love this shot.
Thank you. And the reason I have 2 shoes on, because we shouldn't judge a person. Oh, a woman is wearing this shoe, it's only meant for a woman. Or a man is wearing a leather shoe, it's only meant for... The shoe that you wear is the shoe that you want to wear. And you should be respected in that shoe that you wear because it's your choice. It doesn't matter if you're a man, a woman, or a child. If that's the shoe you want to wear it. The shoe can fit everyone. Yeah. But you just asked me about...
This is pretty a big size shoe, I gotta say. I mean, what size are you?
American size 11.
That's huge. Tell me you didn't buy this in Japan, right?
No, I had it made in America.
Wow.
Yeah. But you just asked me a question, did I ever doubt myself?
While making your dream.
That's a beautiful question. But for me, it's the only thing I know. It's the only thing I've always known.
Your dream.
What I'm doing is the only thing I've always done. It's, for me, it's living life. I've always been buying clothes and dressing my sister and making her Barbie doll look better than she had actually dressed her, or changing my G.I. Joe into the Barbie clothes. So I've always been doing fashion. I've always done music. I've always danced. And so to have the opportunity to actually do what you actually know is an amazing journey. But I've had every job you can imagine. From McDonald's, which I love. This is my yearly show that I do every year at Yokohama Arena.
Oh my God.
And it's my
Crazy
showtime.
question.
And my idea is to have everyone on stage. And when everyone's
Looks
on
so
stage,
much fun.
Yeah, when everyone's on stage, we all can dance together. So it's 10,000 guests.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's for a company called Diana, and every year they have a thank you to all their employees around Japan. And I'm actually the performer. And so what I do, each year I ask them to bring all the ladies on stage. And this year I gave every lady a fan so they can fan themselves. I have all the dancers from all over. And I think everyone should have the opportunity to dance. Because instead of separating the stage, we have to share the stage. And that's the way I hold the performance.
What's your next dream?
Oh, wow. It's children.
Children.
Yeah, I just finished writing my children's book. And I focused this book on, we're all start off as children. And as our journey comes up into adulthood, we have to make sure that the children have the same life that you and I have. Because they're our future.
Absolutely.
And what's the song say? Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty that they possess inside.
Yeah.
And if we give every child the dream that can come true, we all win.
Absolutely. And confidence, I think, should be built when you're young.
It's the first step.
So to end this.
Okay. So to say to my Japanese moms.
Yeah.
Stop telling the kids, please, shiska, please. Let them be noisy. Let them speak out. And let them challenge themselves. Because a challenge is confidence. A challenge is learning. And a challenge is also their own style. So yeah, it's in the book.
What are the 3 most important words for you to realize your dream? Or any dream?
Wow, 3 words. Oh my gosh.
Come on, you always nail that.
3 words.
No pressure.
Can I say some phrases?
Yeah.
Okay. Do it.
Do it.
Never give in.
Never give in.
Work it!
Work it.
Yeah, work it. And what I mean by work it, whatever you challenge yourself on, work it. Don't sit back and say, can I do it? Am I able to do it? Or will they like me? Work it. Find the way.
Love it. So to end this, do you have any message to our viewers?
Oh gosh. Oh, can you give me 3 hours?
No, we're gonna just do it real quick.
My message is, please, if you want to do a favor for yourself, believe in what you do, understand what you do, and may you never give in. Because the day you give in, it might be the next day that it's going to happen. Tomorrow's going to come. It may not be like the most gorgeous sunshiny day. But if we're honestly blessed enough to see the next day, you still have that opportunity for your dream to come true. So don't give in.
Yeah,
Move
you're
on.
so right.
Yeah, that's my...
And to end this,
Dun, dun, dun,
the
dun.
question you have to ask the viewers.
Okay.
1 question in order to win your course. Any questions based on what you said in your interview to check if they've been listening to what's the most important thing.
Okay, there's so many. Okay. The question I ask you. I asked Kaide, do you feel you're beautiful? And her answer to me was...
That's a very good thing. What was Kaide's answer when you said, do you think I'm beautiful?
Do you feel you're beautiful? She said...
And
ready?
that... No, we can't say it.
No, we have to do the... Ready?
Ready?
You give the answer.
All right, so if you want an opportunity to win the very special beauty course from Stephen Haynes, I hope you managed to answer. What was the answer that Kaide gave to Stephen?
But before we end, can I say one more thing?
Of course.
I think you're amazing. Your style, your confidence, and your, not just your outer beauty, which everyone can naturally see, but your inner beauty. The way you hope, you care, and you share your output. Sharing words is very important, especially the time we're living in now. So your broadcast is confidence, and you're sharing it. That's what makes you beautiful.
You're going to make me cry.
I adore you, honey.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And I wanted to say that and everyone could hear.
Thank you. Very moving, very touching. You're going to make me cry again, as usual. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for, well, thank you, Stephen, for being absolutely
honey, you just
amazing.
Call me COC.
Oh my God. The legendary Stephen that has so much...
Come on, cutie.
So much stuff to stay tuned for. I hope you loved it. Hopefully you can comment, subscribe to the show, like it, and answer the question to get your gift.
And may life always be a scream.
Bye.
Bye-bye, honeys.